this video, I would like to talk to you about generating a side hustle, additional income, financial security. Let's talk about it. Hi everybody and welcome to S.M.E Talks. Let's talk about the side hustle, the multiple revenue streams. How can we generate them? Is it possible? The things that we see on the internet, are they feasible? Are they doable? Let's talk about that now. So please, before I get into the nitty gritty, show some love, like the video, subscribe to the channel. It is much appreciated. What I would advise on the side hustle thing, obviously everyone's situation is different. If you're married and you have a family, your situation is not the same as a guy who's 20 and single, who's got all the time in the world to do things that require more time from you. What I would say is start with your points of strengths, and everyone has something. If you are a mom living at home, you have kids, you have experience from bringing up these kids. You could start with the things that take place straight after birth, the medical requirements for infants, troubles and hardships in getting the right clothes, illnesses, what did you do, your experience, and what you've done now. You could create a social media presence and do that kind of content, and you could do an ebook, a course, something that you do online to generate an income from based on your own experience. If you are a manager in a small shop, that you could share managing a small team or managing a shop floor, managing inventories, dealing with suppliers, dealing with demanding clients, all that stuff that you have experience in. Don't think that you have to be the superhuman expert in your field. Your experience is relevant to you, and how you dress it and how you sell it is relevant to you, and you will have people relating to this. And what I would say, if you have your main 9 to 5, you have your other responsibilities, don't get into something that requires you to do much more time. So if the income requires your time, you will struggle. What I would do something within the lines of selling a course, selling an ebook, doing a course and use platforms like Udemy, Skillshare, CourseGate, all these online providers to do your own course, and then you can market it. Start with the people. The underlying truth is you need social media presence no matter what you decide to do. This is the new economy. If you don't have social media, your job will be much tougher. You will spend a lot of money to market the service and the thing that you're looking to do. Start your social media. Have a foundation, at least if it's even a few hundred people, that's fine. Once you have that visibility, you can start with something. And what I also would say is start with something. All the things that I've mentioned now don't require to have capital, right? They require to have a knowledge in what you do, and the costs of producing all this stuff can be minimal. If we're talking about doing a video course, all what you need, a smartphone that you have, and get good lighting, and you can get on with it. It's as simple as that. If you're doing an ebook, you can, if you are a professional with experience, to be honest with you, pretty much you can do it yourself, and then you can get someone to proofread it and improve it for you on Fibre or any professional service, and that would cost you minimal amount of money, to be honest with you. This I would consider the first approach. Use an existing skill that you excel at, your life experiences. So it could be about shopping. How do you approach shopping? Shopping like for clothes in winter. How to organize and manage your clothes. All that stuff, it will have people who have interest in it. So definitely, your personal experience, your professional experience doesn't require capital. Utilize social media, work on that. Then you have the other layer that would require you to have to invest capital. And this is the more riskier path. but that definitely needs you to be more serious doing that thing. And what like I said, I'm talking about a side hustle. I'm not talking about starting a business. It's different. If I'm starting a business and I'm committing into it 100%, the advice and the approach I'll give you is different. I'm talking about you have a 9-to-5 job, you have main income, and then you generate something else that doesn't affect your main work, doesn't affect your main setup, but it can bring revenue. The second approach would be getting a product or a service that requires capital. And I would venture that the safest, or not safest, the most effective approach that's available now is doing an Amazon FBA. But that would require lots of research, lots of hard work, especially at the beginning, and risk. Especially when you start, you will probably get the wrong kind of product. You overestimate the market interest in what you do, and you may lose money. So if you have the capital that you're willing to risk, especially at the beginning, starting something up on Amazon, that would definitely be something you can look at. And I've seen lots of successful cases that do this kind of approach, as well as because they love their career, they love what they do, they love their job, and they quite advanced in their career. They don't want to leave that, but they also do the side hustles on things. So for me, for example, I shared my weight loss journey. I coach people, and I'm also a qualified nutrition advisor. And this has nothing to do with my 9-to-5 job, right? And the things that I do doesn't require time, doesn't require heavy investment in terms of capital and time, but still it does bring you income, that you have multiple sorts of income. So I hope you found this useful, and hopefully it can direct you in the right direction. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Take care for now.